Like any business cycle or season, the housing market is going through its own cycle and season. And for every season, there are things that we should be doing, we should be preparing for in order to take advantage of the season that we're in. So, here are 5 ways you should be preparing for next year's housing market. My name is Sean Slaughter, real estate agent and investor, and my mission is to help new real estate agents and entrepreneurs level up. You know, I've been watching a lot of reels and TikToks and seeing a lot of different articles on the housing market and how it's changed. And this is a different housing market. I will say that. Even talking to agents that have done it longer than me, let's say the last 10 years, they are saying that this is an unusually slow housing market. It's not a crash like 2008, but yes, there is a major shift because there were just so many unprecedented things that happened, like a pandemic and super ridiculously low interest rates. We are in some uncharted waters, but it's all good. You're in this for the long haul. I'm in this for the long haul. When you start a business and you become an entrepreneur, you're not just there for the good times, you're there for the bad times as well. And if you can navigate the good times and the bad times, then you have a real business. If you can only succeed during the good times when it's easy, when listings and helping buyers buy houses are just happen like this, but when the bad times come, you can't navigate those waters, it's time to do some really deep self-reflection. But I know you're watching this video because you are here to navigate whatever season to be successful. All right, so here are 5 ways you should be preparing for the next year's housing market. 1, take classes to increase your real estate knowledge. So right now, as things are a little bit slow, I've begun taking a commercial real estate class. I wanted to broaden my knowledge on commercial real estate, get an understanding of how it works in that world. And so I paid for a class, an online class, and I am taking that class and I will get certification and I'll also get some CE points. But this is a perfect time for you to take a class and learn something that you do not know. The one thing that you have to understand about being in business is that you're constantly learning. Why? Because things are constantly shifting. If big companies like Apple and Amazon and Google and Facebook have to shift and do things differently than they did 5 or 10 years ago, then we have to do the same thing as well. So begin educating yourself by taking classes. 2, sign up to become a first-time home buyer class instructor. That was a mouthful. First-time home buyer classes are amazing because you get to expose yourself to first-time home buyers. And many times in those classes, while you can't directly market to them, you can put your card down. They can ask you questions after those. So here in Virginia, we have a department that basically offers the first-time home buyers classes for those that want to get a first-time home buyer's loan. And there are several people needed to teach that class, including a real estate agent. I just got an email because I signed up and said, hey, I want to teach some classes next year. They sent a schedule out. And I think the first 5 months, I am teaching the real estate portions of those classes. You should be doing the same. You will have to sign up and apply as a first-time home buyer instructor for whatever your state calls it, your housing authority calls it, that offers that first-time home buyers class for that loan. But it is a fantastic way to put yourself in front of leads, all right? And all it requires is your time and your knowledge and your expertise. So be sure you start the year off by teaching first-time home buyers classes. 3, this is something that you should be doing throughout the whole year, but now is the perfect time to send handwritten notes, Thanksgiving or Christmas gifts to your past clients, especially those who refer you or are most likely to refer you. Those who are most likely to refer you are the ones that you build a relationship with, you kind of became homies with, you laughed and chopped it up and just had a good relationship. It felt good. You could even see these people as being like your friends. Begin writing handwritten notes, begin dropping off really inexpensive things. at their doorstop for Thanksgiving and or Christmas. Here in Virginia, which I'm sure in your area too, we have a place called At Home, which is just a fantastic place to get some really, really cool, just like home gifts that you can drop off. You can also do stuff like if your clients drink wine. I know a client of mine that we just closed 2 weeks ago, and I gave him a basket. And she was like, "Hey, where's the wine at?" And I said, "Well, I don't give alcohol to my clients if I don't really drink. What do you like?" She said, "I like a cab." I got you. So come December, I will be blessing them with some fine bottles of wine. But do this, stay top of mind. Let your clients know, hey, the transaction, just because the transaction happened 4, 5, 6 a year ago, I'm still in your life. All right. So again, handwritten notes, Thanksgiving and or Christmas gifts, pop by your client's house, drop them off just to say thank you. And one thing, please don't be the thirsty salesperson that says, hey, you know, the best gift you can give me is a referral. You don't want to come off as salesy or thirsty or not genuine. You want to come off as somebody that, hey, I'm in your life, right? I'm in your life. And of course, I want you to use me for your kids or when you sell the house and move on or whatever it is. But you want a real authentic relationship. And so just make sure that your handwritten notes and your gifts are delivered in a real authentic way. 4, set realistic transaction and or monetary goals based on this year's transaction. How much money did you make? How many transactions did you do? And here's the key. Where did those transactions come from? At the end of the year, I look at all of my transactions and I say, which one came from online leads? Which ones came from referrals? Which ones came from this and that? Maybe different paid services that you're using. Take a look. And then as you go into the next year, now you can say, okay, this is the area that a lot of my transactions came from. That's where I'm going to spend a good majority of my money on. All right. But begin to set those goals, setting those goals, and then setting those behaviors that you need to do to reach those goals. Start getting those things in your mind now. So come January, you can hit the ground running. 5, this is a big one. Research a networking group or platform you will join next year and commit yourself to it. There's no such thing as a secret agent. I'm gonna be real with y'all. As this market slows down, there was a major increase in real estate agents in 2021. As we leave 2022 and go into 2023, there's going to be a major shedding of real estate agents simply because they're not going to make enough money or do enough transactions to keep up with their expenses. The money that they may have made in 2021 and they found slowed down in 2022, it's really going to be different in 2023. All right. Again, talking to other agents, this is the market that you need to get used to. This is the market that you need to become accustomed to. And there's going to be a lot of shedding of those agents, which is going to give you an opportunity to stand out as a survivor, as, hey, I'm still here, still giving information, I'm still helping people, I'm still active in real estate. So one of the ways that you're going to survive is that you're going to join a networking group or platform like BNI. All right. I'm part of a BNI group. It is a fantastic way to not only connect with other people, but when you connect with other people, you connect with their networks. All right. There are other groups as well, such as the Chamber of Commerce or whatever different networking groups in your area. This is the time to find out where are those groups at. You should be following real estate Facebook groups on Facebook so you can see who's meeting, who's getting together, who's networking. But your Chamber of Commerce, BNI are some of the premier networking groups and platforms that allow you to connect with others. That is going to be crucial for your success for next year. Look, it is really time to buckle up, guys. It is really time to get focused. If you've never gotten focused before this year, now is your time to get focused. I know you can do this. I believe in you, all right? And the only way that you're going to overcome that fear is by walking into it, that exposure theory. You expose yourself to something long enough, it becomes less scary. So go do it. We are going to do this together. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button and karate chop that bell for notifications. This is the House of Motivation, a place where inspiration lives.